And to welcome you and to open the second day of Interchange, it gives me huge pleasure to introduce Lord Patrick McLoughlin, former Transport Secretary, current Chair of Transport for the North and Co-President of Interchange. Lord McLoughlin.
Well, morning everybody. It's always wonderful to start speaking at a conference at 9:30 in the morning. That's why I was slightly late, because I thought another 5 minutes would give you all a bit more time to relax and say, where the hell's the speaker gone? Can't we get on with this? I can see you're in a sort of joyful mood and not recovering from sort of last night. But it is a great pleasure for me to be here this morning, and partly to just sort of reflect a little bit on my time as Secretary of State for Transport for just 1 or 2 minutes. I got to say it was one of the most fascinating jobs I had in all of my political career. When you saw the relevance to communities of good transport links, of good transport planning, what it actually meant, the regeneration it can bring to areas. It is so vitally important to everyday life, to the contentment of people overall, to the ability of people to be able to A, get to work, B, sort of remain connected, and also feel they can get out into the countryside as well. There are so many challenges, and you've only got to see that as you go around today's exhibitions to see the sheer array of industries that are involved in transportation. And also, with the march now to artificial intelligence and the role that that's going to have to play over the next 10 to 15 years, we are going to witness a transport revolution like we've not seen before in the next 25 years, I would suggest. It's really going to be fascinating. Now, there's lots of things going on. So in my role as Chairman of Transport for the North, I see how we're trying to bring all the sectors together, all the local authorities together, and to build up a transport committed plan for the North. Devolution is something else that's going to continue to be very much part of government's agenda, whichever government is elected. The rise of the metro mayors. Just 10 years ago, there were no metro mayors outside of London. Now there are, and there are going to be more of them. And that's going to bring a new dimension to the whole focus, to the whole geography. As we're about to hear in a moment from Sarah, the importance of science. Science has always been important to transport, but actually the scientific challenges that we face to get across to net zero are going to be fundamental. And it's no good thinking that we can put them to one side, because we can't. They are going to be very much part of what you have to plan for, what local government has to plan for, what central government has to plan for, and what the economy needs, and what the country needs. And it doesn't really matter whether you agree with the science or not. It is going to, I think, it is something that we've got to take account of, because that's what the public wants, that's what the world wants, that's what we've signed up to in various international agreements. So some people sometimes still say they're slightly skeptical. I'm not skeptical. It's something we've got to do. It's the right thing for us to do. So on doing that, I'm very, very pleased to be handing over to Sarah Sharples, who is the Senior Chief Advisor at the Department for Transport, a great department, a department that I certainly got very fond memories of in my time, to address us this morning and to say to you, you know, you'll get as much out of this conference and this day as you want. There are so many different workshops going on. I don't think you'll find today a day that is wasted if you are there prepared to take the right opportunities from today. Thank you very much indeed.